Have you ever heard the word kilojoule being thrown around in a conversation and thought to yourself, I don't really know what it means? Well, today might be your lucky day because we're going to be demystifying that term that'll help you add a little bit to your conversation and hopefully minus the kilos off the scale. Andrea is with us this morning. Good morning.
Oh, good morning.
Are you well?
Good, thanks.
Always good. So we're talking about kilojoules, and I've heard kilojoules being mixed around with calories when it comes to food and nutrition. What exactly is the difference there?
Well, it's basically a measure of the energy content in food, and 1 kilocalorie is equal to 4.2 kilojoules. So it's almost like pounds and kilograms.
Oh, all right. So they refer to the same thing just in different terms, if
That's
you will.
right.
Yeah.
And in South Africa, we use the kilojoules mostly. So if you look at food packaging, or if somebody has a diet plan, they'll say it's a 5,000 kilojoule diet plan, for instance.
All right.
Or on a pack of crisps, it will say it contains 700 kilojoules.
Now, when you say 5,000 kilojoules, immediately I imagine like this mound of food because I can't even put it into food terms. So today we're cooking with courgettes on the show,
right,
and
yes.
you like courgettes because they're low in kilojoules, right?
That's right, yes. The courgettes, obviously being family of pumpkins, people often think they're high-starch vegetables, but in fact they're very low in starch. So I've made a display here to illustrate how low in kilojoules they actually are. So each of these portions here represents 100 kilojoules.
Wow.
So it's these 3 baby marrows, or about a big spoonful of corn or peas, or this teeny weeny piece of potato.
Yes.
So if you're on a weight loss diet and you want to restrict your calorie intake but not the volume of food you're eating, then courgettes are definitely the way to go.
Because they're low in
And
kilojoules.
I never know what to say. Courgettes, zucchini, baby marrow, because it's all the different names that we give to this vegetable.
Indeed. Okay, so what can we do with courgettes to make them interesting to the palate so that you can eat a lot of them?
Yes, I often get bored with courgettes, so it was a nice challenge to go and see what one can do. And I'll show you a very quick and easy recipe here for a salad. So it's grated courgettes, we can all do that.
Okay.
So there's the courgettes there.
But they're very moist, right? Lots of... they look like a cucumber would have a lot of water in them.
Yes, it almost looks like cucumber, yes.
Yes.
And then to this I mix this lovely summer salad, some sliced melon. And then you know that melon and mint go very well together.
Yes, they do. We've had many recipes where we put them
shredded
together.
mint.
Lovely.
So I'm just going to mix that up and also add a little bit of lemon juice.
Okay.
And some soy sauce, just for that added flavour, because otherwise it can get quite bland. And this is a serious low-calorie meal. I mean, you can have this as a healthy lunch. There's some lemon juice.
Alrighty.
And a squirt of soy sauce, MSG-free, of course.
Okay.
And what we can also do to make this a higher protein meal, because it's very low in carbohydrates, despite the fact that there's melon in there as well, is we're going to sprinkle some crumbled feta cheese over.
Okay, so that contributes the protein part of it.
That's right. So you can have it with or without the feta cheese, so that's quite easy.
Lovely.
So that's how easy it is to make a salad.
That is very, very easy, except I think the grating of the courgette at the beginning would have taken a bit, you know, and slicing up with the lemon, but that's about it.
That's easy.
Okay.
Yeah, quick.
All right. What else do you have?
Oh, we do make it look very easy because all the prepping is done.
Ah, yes.
And,
thanks, Steph.
the rest of the prepping that's done here is, I don't know if you've seen the beautiful flowers on a courgette.
I've actually never seen one. Whenever I see courgettes, it's in a shop and they've already been prepped and packaged. Never ever seen one before.
So on this courgette, a beautiful yellow flower grows, or the flower is the origin basically of the vegetable. And here we've got some chopped courgette flowers.
Okay.
And people don't often realize how tasty they are. So today I'm going to show you, once again, very quick and easy recipes. Don't like spending too much time
in the kitchen.
Yes, in the kitchen or at the table.
It's very quick preparation. Okay.
So heating a little bit of olive oil there.
All right.
And we add the courgette flowers.
Yeah. All right.
So a little bit of salt and pepper.
I'll help with the stirring so that I also feel a bit useful in the kitchen. There we go.
And then we're going to add a little bit of parsley.
This is the time when I'm thinking, okay, it's burning.
No, it's not.
As long as you're working it through.
And we're going to add some, now we can take it off the heat, basically.
Actually take it off the heat.
And add a little bit of Parmesan cheese that will melt into that.
Okay, wow.
So I'd like to give you this to try as a little snack.
Oh, so this is what you can do with the flowers?
Yes.
Just on their own like that?
And if you ever travel to Italy,
yes,
they have the most interesting ways of preparing these flowers, and they're absolutely delicious.
All right.
So obviously they're available in season time in summer, and this is hot. So
it is
I don't
very hot.
Let me get a smaller piece there. Don't want to
Hulle sê mos 'n haastige hond verband se mond.
So
in
if
ieder geval
you
ek
want to
baie
enjoy
stadig
that.
beweeg.
And you
Just
can
blow it
tell
up
me
there.
if you recognize the taste of the courgette, because that's the interesting thing about the flour, is that it actually also tastes like the vegetable, but it does have a different flavor profile, of course.
Firstly, this is amazing. Wow. And then, I think because of the balance, we took a very, very small piece,
Yes.
the balance of the cheese over there, and the parmesan that we had in here. It's got a very strong, cheesy kind of taste, so I couldn't distinguish the courgette out of it, but wow, this is amazing.
Well,
Really?
I must say, I nearly fainted the first time I ate a courgette flour, because it's just this amazing, it's a very subtle taste,
Yeah.
but with the cheese, it's fantastic.
Well, Andrea, thank you very, very much. Really appreciate it. That concludes our conversation on kilojoules and courgettes, and hopefully you've learned something. And if you'd like to ask any more questions, you are welcome to ask them on Andrea's Facebook page, Andrea Duplessis, Vital Expert.
For 30 Rand a year, you can subscribe to the Vitalize magazine and receive nutritional advice, fitness tips, and amazing recipes. Visit vital.co.za today.